The new post-processing changes will change the way Guild Wars 2 looks probably forever. Let's talk about it. Subscribe to for more content like this, subscribe to my Patreon to support me, and let's get into it. So, what is this? First, this is how usually the game used to look. Well, if you have everything on highest, you can see that a lot of things, like, you know, there's an insane amount of bloom in the sky everywhere, right? It's very, very, very heavy. And it looks kind of interesting, I guess, but also looks a bit weird. It reminds of some people as well as how, you know, Fable 1, for example, used to look, you know, like this, very bloomy, very, like, intense, colorful, but also, like, kind of weird aesthetic on it, right? And some people really like that, but some people didn't really like that either. You know, they didn't like the fact that it was, you know, so much, and the fact that they couldn't change it. Because if you know, go to post-processing, and this is how it used to work, and you go to none, the game, you know, the map would actually look a bit less colorful too. You would not only do the blooming, it would take a lot of other things out. And look how the sky looks here, actually. Way better. But then, if you go for high, you can see that, you know, the sun gets better, you know, looks better, the ground looks more colorful, and a lot of other things, right? And going from none to high, honestly, was practically the only option we used to have. But now we actually had this custom version here, where you can actually choose on which ones to take. You can go take bloom out and have everything else. You can have the color grading, you can have the color tints, you can have everything, distortion, light rays, everything. You know, for example, if I, you know, before, if I took bloom out, the sun would look like that, and now it'll actually look, let me just put everything up, everything bloom. Boom. You can have it without the bloom, you can still have the sun. Isn't that nice, guys? I think that's pretty cool. And in this map, maybe it's not as actually, I wanted to show the bloom mostly, but in some other maps the color grading actually takes a big difference. For example, in Crystal Oasis, I'm gonna come here and show it to you. I'm gonna show a few maps that have this happen to them, so you can have a good idea of the actual difference. So you can see here, this is with everything on high, but bloom. This is with I'm gonna put bloom on, big difference, right? Look at that. And now color grading, oof, it looks way different. So now you can choose whatever you think looks better. Same thing with color tint. Look at the difference. Complete difference, right? Very, very much so. And I think the three main ones are gonna be bloom, color grading, and tint. The other ones are definitely important, but not as much. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm just gonna disable everything here, just so I can show you. But light rays, the only thing it does is that it makes the sun a bit more brighter. You can see that, you know, essentially the rays are like real rays of the sun that you can't really look at, right? You have selection outline, which is honestly a very weird thing, that you can see that if you hover over an NPC, you will have that outline on them. If you disable it, you won't have that. So no matter what you do, you will not have an outline if you don't like that. And distortion, honestly, I don't even want to show it because it's super tame. Essentially, in the water, when you're underwater, you can see some like waves like vibrating. You know, the water vibrates in front of you. It's very, very unnoticeable. I wouldn't even, I don't think it's very relevant. But let's go to another map, for example. Let's go to Viora Marches. This one also is a map that changes a lot with the color grading in bloom, right? And the cool thing is, honestly, with these changes, is that now, well, everyone can make the game look how they want. Ideally, we would have an add-on that, you know, depending on the map that we're in, it actually, you know, changes the setting. Now, I think that would be absolutely awesome, and hopefully we do get that eventually. It probably will, maybe will take a bit of time for someone to actually develop an add-on like that, or ArenaNet to develop them themselves, but that would be very cool. But there we go. Let's see how it looks. So let's put none. This is how it looks. Put custom, let's put color grading on. Ooh, look at that difference, guys. Look at that huge difference between color grading and no color grading. Insane. Color tint not so much in here. And bloom, big difference as well, right? Big, huge difference. And I think another thing that you can actually think about here as well is the fact that Reshade is a tool that actually can make players customize the way the game looks very well. And this used to be, this is a thing that people have been doing in Guild Wars 2 a lot, but the problem is that they liked, for example, sometimes the color grading on the actual map, but if you went for that, you would have to have the full bloom on it, right? And they essentially wanted this color grading, for example, or this color tint on, but not the bloom. But they couldn't, right? But now you're actually gonna be able to do this, and maybe, you know, and then just use your reshade in order to change just the color on the map and whatever you want to do with it. And this will make the game, honestly, for them and honestly for us, because they probably will release, you know, the players will probably release certain packs to make the game look better, and, you know, probably with a post-processing preset that they're gonna tell you to use, and this will, you know, essentially help everyone to make the game look way better. And I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited. I'm very happy that ArenaNet also did this in the first place. This is honestly not something that they needed to. I mean, people have been asking it for a long time, but to be fair, does it really, like, is this really making them more money? Not really, right? This is honestly for just because they probably want us to have more fun with the game and love the game more. And I think that's honestly a very, very cool thing. And I'm happy that they did it, and I can see that they're continuously doing this, and that gives me so much hope to, you know, for the game, and not only for the game, but it shows me that people, the people that develop this game, do care about it too, and that makes me very happy and want to invest time in it, right? So tell me, what do you guys think about it? Tell me how it's gonna affect you. Tell me what you guys want. Do you guys want more custom settings? I'm not sure what you would go for now, honestly. I think like with this, it's pretty good. Like, I don't think we need anything else. The color grading already is like super impactful. The color tint as well, maybe not in this map though, and the bloom, like with this I think we're gonna be more than fine. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm very happy with this. I'm really excited to have some you know, big Reshade people go in and make some very cool packs to make the game look way better. I mean, cool, look, I'm gonna actually show this up as well in my Discord. Vixo was actually showing what they did with Reshade on Inner Nails, and it looks completely different. Let me just go look at it. No, not Red versus Firms. You can definitely join my Discord if you wanna, you know, just post your screenshots of things that you think are cool or whatever. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is huge. Look at that. Look at the difference. This is Inner Nails, well, Neander rounds with a Reshade, and this is without it. Look at that. Look at that difference, guys. It's a huge difference. Look how much more intense it looks. And this is just by having some red on it, right? And this is the kind of stuff that you can do with Reshade, and by essentially not having bloom on it as well, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, this only works for like screenshots and stuff. You can really use it all the time while playing the game. But I'm sure that, you know, the Reshade people will be able to find a way to make it so people, you know, you can actually have a Reshade on and still play the game at the same time. That being said, tell me what you guys think about this. Tell me if you, you know, are you happy with this change? If you think they should do more, what do you think about it? Subscribe channel for more content. This, of course, go to my Patreon if you want to support me. Go to my twitch.tv/TerrenceWithUs to follow me and, you know, watch me live so we can play together. I can teach you guys some stuff. Definitely join our guild. We're gonna start doing some raid trainings, hopefully very soon, maybe even tomorrow, who knows, and strikes trainings as well for everyone to join and have fun, okay, and play together, okay. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you guys around. Love you all. Bye bye.